it typically means a lot more manual work for your payroll teams. There will be double keying of data potentially as they're maintaining a record of all of their employee data in their HCM system and then getting that into payroll. Something like this would massively increase the potential for errors. And there's also the time constraints that are so prevalent in payroll. Having to do that manual data transfer is just, unnecessary. If you are manually putting the data in, on top of being more time consuming, you're almost arguably going to need more staff as well. It's going to be someone's, or potentially a few people's full-time job just doing manual data input day in, day out. With that, there's the potential for inaccuracies. And I guess the most obvious inaccuracy you'd probably think of when it comes to payroll would be something like, a missed bonus or an incorrect bonus or incorrect salary or something like that. But it could also be something like a incorrect or outdated address on a payslip. I would say if you're handling 10 or more employees, then you will certainly see benefits of integration. If you're getting to 40, 50 employees that you're handling, and that could be on a single payroll or potentially across multiple payrolls, if you're a multinational organization, then the benefits will certainly become more prevalent. A larger organization into the hundreds or even the thousands, then to be honest, it almost feels like a no-brainer to have something like this in place. Integrating HCM and payroll together means that your HCM remains your single source of truth, and payroll doesn't then become another source of truth. It streamlines how you get the data, not only from employees into the HCM, but then of course from the HCM into the payroll system. It's much easier to build an automation because you're not having automations between multiple systems. It's just an automation from core HCM through to payroll. So removing the scope for having to stand up lots of different integrations and helping you really realize the value of that HCM platform. How frequently that data can integrate, whether it's a file-based integration where you're sending a daily changes file, or potentially even an API-based integration, which allows for sort of real-time updates. How frequent the validation happens as well, because it's no good sending a daily file if it's just going to sit on a pile and not be looked at for 2 weeks. Having a bi-directional integration as well, so the ability to, for instance, push payslips back into the HCM. Support for local payroll data. There's different requirements in every single country, and it's working with a partner that understands these differences and has the framework to handle these differences. And I guess the last thing would be compatibility, and that would be with major HCM players, so your Workdays, SuccessFactors, Oracles, but then also for smaller or perhaps even custom builds. If someone has sort of an open integration framework that you can build to, or makes APIs available, something like that, for the more potentially bespoke custom solutions. We have standardized integrations for a whole host of major HCM platforms: Workday, SuccessFactors, Oracle, HiBob, and we also have effectively an agnostic integration framework that you can use to build from anything. With our integrations, they are typically daily integrations as well. So you'd look to have these sent across at midnight local time for each country that you're in. And then as soon as that hits us, we will validate that data. They'll be able to see immediately if there were any errors with the data that was sent overnight. We have a lot of dashboards available to support with the error resolution as well. So we're able to show any issues there might be with the data, and as well plenty of reports that you can pull out of the platform. We have global support. So we operate on a 24/5 model. Whenever you should need support, there will always be someone